Welcome to the Petty Show. We're the Bitter Betties, and we're here to give it a go. If you don't like what you see, that's okay, not everyone has good taste. Jeez, we're petty, we're bitter, we're the Bitter Betty Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with some more of our oldies and with the Beatles again. Y'all seem to enjoy that last time. So, Lacey has us wanting to listen to yesterday with a little bit more Paul McCarthy's voice. So, because Carol's not very much familiar with him.
Yeah.
No.
I love Paul. Funny enough, he learned to play bass upside down because he's left-handed and he only had a right-handed guitar.
Yeah,
So,
you were
and
telling us that last week.
Yeah,
That amazes me. I love it.
him and John met first and kind of started something, and then I think and then they added in George Harrison, and their drummer was Pete Best, who was known as the fifth Beatle because he got fired because he was terrible. You know, R.I.P. Pete. But then they found Ringo Starr, and the Beatles were born. So
All right.
I love it.
You ready?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is gonna be the one with the spoken words, and we're gonna see how we like that one, and we might also add in the remix
studio
too.
version.
Yeah,
Yeah, or it's just remastered.
remastered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not remixed.
Yeah. So, but
remastered. My bad.
I've never seen this live version, so that'll be kind of cool for me.
Yeah.
So I've obviously heard the song, but and y'all may have too. Again, sometimes I feel like everyone should have heard these songs, but
I think I've heard it.
But yeah, I would be surprised because you said you were listening to it with your dad, and this was definitely a popular one. But this is from 1965, so it's definitely older.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, because I don't know.
Right,
yeah, I love that. This is a beautiful song, though. Love this song.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We'd like to carry on now with a song from our new album in England, and it'll be out in America shortly. And it's a song featuring just Paul, and it's called Yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
They're so loud. Man, I don't even think they do live shows like that anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
Like with live audiences and stuff, I think a lot of it is like fake. Like it's the fake clap in the background that they play, and they're really just like empty seats.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
What'd you think, Carol?
I don't know.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, yay!
I was.
I know. It's like I said, it's just a sweet song.
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
And I want to hear it again. So we'll just go ahead and just listen to the remaster, just so I
Yeah.
can, because I really loved it. So you guys,
Yeah.
sorry, but we're getting some more. Excuse
Yes.
me,
All right.
because I want to hear it again.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Oh,
Isn't that a pretty song? It
It's
just
so
hits
it's
pretty.
deep.
so beautiful.
You
I
know what I
know.
I'm like,
love about the
She just fell
Beatles?
in love with Paul McCartney.
Yeah, but you know what I love about like the time period of the Beatles and Michael Jackson and all that. It's
Hmm.
before like auto tune became like a thing, and like
Yeah,
it's like raw and pure.
it's just music and lyrics and
Yeah.
vocals. Like it's yeah, I do and I appreciate the artistry that comes with like, a little bit of autotune these days
Yeah,
depending on what it
but
is,
it's just the purity of
Um
this song. Like it
I
just made
know.
me.
They just don't make it like that
Mm-mm.
anymore. Not
well,
in the independent music is pretty much the only ones, and
And
even they play around with the auto tune and stuff, but
right,
I miss the days when
it's
everything was like this, right? Everything
mm-hmm.
was just the music
And
without
it's
all the production.
like I haven't heard that song since I was a child. So like it's
Yeah.
been a long time. So thank you for bringing me back to that. Like, ugh, that was
Oh,
so
it's one of my
well,
beautiful.
favorite.
I'm glad I'm starting to climb out from underneath the rock I've lived under, because that was beautiful, and
Yeah.
even outside of like where like my normal realm of listening, right?
Yeah.
Um, it's still, I really liked it a lot. Like I'm gonna have to say, I'm
Yay.
sure I'll be able to download that song.
Well, we already
Oh
knew
yeah.
you
So
would be a Beatles fan.
Yeah. It's just
yeah,
yeah, and it's I mean, obviously this isn't I spent a long time binging this actual album, the Beatles one, which had like all their biggest songs on it. Like
when
I used to play that shit on repeat.
when John
But
Lennon went solo, like I was a big fan of his too. Like I
mhm.
love me some John Lennon.
Yeah. They're just really, really great artists.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like everything has become so plastic and manufactured now, just trying to make a buck that they
Hmm.
lose the authenticity of individuality.
Uh huh.
Like
I think that's
with music,
why
everything is the
our
fucking same now.
favorite artist is our favorite artist. It's
That'd be Tom McDonald.
because he's authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
authentic.
and that's same with like Nova. Like there's no other female rapper
Mm-mm.
or just artist in general that is quite like Nova. You know what I mean?
Right.
Her lyricism is so underrated. She has so many gems within
Well,
her lyrics.
and then it goes back to even
That go unnoticed.
falling in reverse. Like I love y'all know I love my metal shit. So like when
Yeah,
I listen to, like I was telling my husband this actually last night. I was like, I love Ronnie. I said because Ronnie is different.
yeah,
He's not like a cookie cutter of a metal
yeah.
band. That's like it's like Ronnie's different. Like he's got something in his voice that's so unique. Like it's like whenever he
Hmm.
does that metal growl, he's also got a little bit of singing in there too, and I
Yeah.
love it. Like I freaking
His
love it.
range is insane. The fact that he can sing so beautifully, but also
Mm,
like
it's
do all the
amazing.
crazy voice growling and screaming and all that shit, right? Is insane. And then even like Brandon Hart, who I
Uh,
think is a super underrated
so
artist. Like
underrated.
he he has a way to capture emotion with his work, like his lyrics and his music that like that other people really that I mean it's hard to do sometimes. Like you have to be a really really
Right.
good artist.
And some of these people, like we're mentioning, I really think they have an old soul. They go back to, like,
Hmm.
I even think some of them might even have some inspiration from the Beatles in their own way, you know?
Yeah. Well, and I think you know what I think the biggest thing that ties them all together is they write their own music.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everybody we just named, like
Even
like
Ren, he
really
writes his own music too.
Ronnie and I can't remember the bass player's name, but Ronnie and him, I mean, they are always like Ronnie is always one of the songwriter or the main songwriter. He might have a collab with one or two people, but for the most part, everybody else like independently writes their music, and the Beatles did that. They wrote their music, mainly John and Paul. But Ringo had a song, and so did George. And they both, everyone had solo careers after they split up too. So, um,
Why'd they
in very,
split?
a lot of people would say Yoko Ono,
Oh yeah,
um,
that was what's his name's
John's wife. Yeah.
wife and manager, right? Do I have
Yeah,
that
so
right?
when she came into the picture, I think that's kind of when like that Hey Jude was
Love that song.
John's son with his first wife, I believe. And I think and Hey Jude was about John's son, Jude.
Huh. Knowing
Jude
that,
or
I'd have to
I think
re-listen to it.
Jude might have been a nickname. What was John's son's name? But there's a story that goes with it, but um, Julian. Julian was his name, Julian Lennon. But the song, I mean, Jude was like the nickname or whatever. And that song was that Paul wrote about Jude and kind of, I think when maybe John and his mom might have been getting a divorce, or maybe he got with Yoko Ono.
Yoko.
Um, yeah. But there's a story there that's crazy. And then he was like, I think killed by someone who was trying to get an actress's like attention. Basically, someone killed that person to get her attention. Maybe like I want to say Jodie Foster, but I feel like it's wrong. I can't remember. So I'm sure somebody in the comments will post it down there. Who was it? Who was the actress that John Lennon was shot over? And it was like it had nothing to do with John. It was just he was a famous person that dude was trying to get this chick's attention. So or something like that. I might even be talking about it out of my ass. If anybody knows the facts, put them in the comment section. Por favor. Gracias. Um, but yeah, so a lot of fun stuff about the Beatles.
Okay. Yeah, I actually probably want to hear some more. That sounds very
Well,
interesting to me.
I just looked it up,
Um,
and it says on 8th of December 1980, John Lennon was shot and killed by Mark David Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
It happened outside of Dakota in the upper west side of Manhattan, New York City. Chapman lived in Hawaii and had traveled to New York to kill Lennon.
oh wow.
Yep. I
Mm.
mean, yeah, it was crazy. People are freaking psycho. But it was really sad. Great talent was lost that day. But yeah, there's so many good songs, and it's really cool to see the evolution from when they began to when they went through like the hippie stages of like the late '60s and early '70s and stuff. And um I mean, just all through it. They've had such an interesting career, and they're so funny and entertaining, even in just interviews and stuff. I know there's a funny interview video that I wanted us to watch because they had really great, funny, cheeky personalities. And that's part of what draws me to their music as well. They made a couple of movies. Hard Day's Night is probably my favorite. The whole movie makes absolutely no sense, but it is so entertaining. I could watch it over and over again. It's so good. It's just funny.
I've never seen it.
Sorry,
It's just hilarious. It's in black and white too, but it is so funny.
It got me reading because I've really never did it, which is I love true crime, so I'm surprised I've never actually went down the rabbit hole. What happened to John Lennon? So, but I got to reading and it says the killer, Mark David Chapman, confessed at the scene of the crime. He later told parole board that he was Beatles fan seeking fame. I knew what I was doing, and I knew it was evil. He said in September of 2022. I knew it was wrong.
He didn't do himself any favors there.
I know.
That's premeditated, buddy.
He said, I knew it was wrong, but I wanted the fame so much that I was willing to give everything and take a human life. That's fucked.
That's insane.
Fucked. Like, what fame did you get? Because, like, I mean, I was a Beatles fan and I didn't even know that story, so.
I mean, technically we are sitting here talking about him, so.
Well, yeah, because you brought it up. I would have never even thought to look at it.
I know. But, I mean, it's been a long time ago. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else who got shot over the actress. Maybe somebody in the comment section is going to know. Somebody's got to know.
Yeah.
I hope somebody knows, because otherwise I don't even know what I'm thinking about. But
That's
maybe it was a rumor. Who knows? Somebody's going to know. You know somebody's going to know. They always know.
Yeah.
And they always want to correct you and let you know that they know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. So, if there's any of you little smarty pants in the comments that want to leave it down for us.
Yeah.
With all due respect, please do.
Ahead.
Just do it respectfully, okay? Thanks.
Shit.
All right. On that note, guys, make sure you hit that like button for us. Drop those comments that we asked for. We appreciate you. Tap that sub button. Yeah, the sub button. That one. Yeah, I already said like. Do that too, though. But the sub. And you can hit that bell anytime you.
That bitch.
And you can hit that bell anytime that the Bettys drop. You'll get notified. Peace out. Till next time.
Thank you for watching the Bitter Betty Podcast. But before you go, if you plan on leaving some hate, would you rather us be real, or would you rather us be fake? If you didn't like what you saw, your pennies are probably in a wad. Take your fingers, dig them out, put your head between your legs before you pout. This was our Betty show, and we gave it a go.